Hey everybody, it's Party Elite! Welcome you back to our Crusader Kings 3 Maidens of Iceland live streamed playthrough. This is a continuation of some of the wildest adventures I think we've had yet in Crusader Kings 3, and they continue to get wilder and wilder. As that choir kicks in, last session was an interesting one, where we set ourselves up for a lot of war this session. Honestly, we have 3 major wars on the horizon, and when I say horizon, I pretty much mean as soon as I'm saying hello and good morning, we're gonna dive into the game, and we're going to make some massive land grabs. We have a kingdom invasion planned, we have a duchy invasion planned, and we also have a subjugation planned, and it should vastly expand our reach. I believe we are currently exalted among men. I think those wars and any other activities between them will take us to living legend. If we aren't there, what? Actually, if I recall correctly, we're already a living legend. So it's been wild. We're not even 16 yet, and I'm hoping we do hit that sweet 16 today and finally work towards kidnapping that Pope. It's been a long time coming. I know I've said it every time, like, I think today's the day, I think today's the day. But I think today is actually the day when it finally happens. I sincerely hope so, at least, because I sincerely hope so, because it's been God, it's been teasing me. Ever since that one time we actually managed to kidnap him, it's been teasing me. Folks, I hope you all have been having a wonderful Monday so far. I hope you had a beautiful weekend behind you, and I hope you have an exciting week ahead of you as well. Glad to see so many of y'all joining us right off the bat today. A warm welcome to Ashley Dickerson, Kaspar Renson, Matty V. Wickles, Anindia Day, ABK Filming, Marizen. Got yourself a slice of pizza, I see. Hello YouTube, or hello YT, I should say. John Cords, Sam Champspawn, sorry, got that wrong, my apologies. We have with us Sahara 2020, as well as Philippe Carmona. I hope you all are having a beautiful, beautiful Monday, and David B kicking us off today with the remember, or the what do we decide to call it again? I don't think we've decided on anything yet, but David B has been with us as a paladin for 8 months, saying, hey all, 8 months really? Wow, yeah, wow indeed. That is wild to think about. That is wild to think about. Almost the entirety of 2021. Folks, can I see right off the bat a couple of maybe banners and some E's to give a warm thank you to David B for supporting the channel for so very long, as a paladin no less, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And again, I'm just so happy that YouTube now has that little again, I'm going to call it a remembership, I guess, feature. It's nice to highlight it's nice to highlight those kinds of things. So I'm glad it does that now. But thank you very much, David B. Again, like I say always, right? Keeps the channel alive and running smoothly. Appreciate it. There we go. There are the E's. Love to see it. Liz Purr, how's it going? Love to see it. And Philippe had a question. Hey, Party, how is it going? Have you tried Cepheus Protocol? Looks really cool. Why does that name sound familiar? That name sounds very familiar, but I can't say I have tried it just yet. What is it? And it's going well. Thank you very much for asking. Been an interesting nights of quote-unquote rest. Been a wild weekend of a lot of DIY and furniture assembly, but doing pretty good. Thank you. How about yourself, buddy? Imagining a Howard Band talking about what? What's going on here? Colin H, how's it going? First time I caught a live stream. I watch you for a long time. Well, hey, I'm glad you can make it today. Hope you enjoy the live stream today. And again, if you do, and folks, this goes to everybody, if you've been enjoying these live streams, if you're enjoying today's live stream as well, at any point in time, don't hesitate to smack that like button like we've been smacking around the kings and queens of Europe. The High Kingdom of the North Sea is truly a glorious thing to rest one's eyes upon. I think we've done quite well for ourselves. And today we will, as I was saying, go on 3 massive rampages. I mean, thanks to you guys in chat, in fact, it was pointed out to me that the Kingdom of Burgundy is at present extremely weak. Extremely weak. No alliances or anything. One child with which to make an alliance, perhaps in the middle of the war. But Burgundy will be our first, I think, move over here, taking the entire kingdom. I should be able to, I believe, if I declare war and I go for the kingdom invasion. Not the Kingdom of Italy, thank you, but Burgundy itself. Yeah. That should not be a problem. Now, if we are, because it's a kingdom invasion, if I recall correctly, we should be able to hold on to, yes, all occupied counties outside of it as well. So if we move down and we actually take these counties too, we'll actually hold them at the end of the war. So let's keep that in mind. And that's part of the reason why, you know, we might instead want to declare war for the kingdom of Aquitaine. So that, wow, that was the worst I've ever said, Aquitaine. I promise you, it was just a slip of the tongue there. Because that way, you know, as we go down, we'll be sort of conquering everything. However, that extends the war, because then we'd actually have to occupy everything in Burgundy, or the Kingdom of, to actually get it. Whereas if we do the Kingdom of Burgundy, all we need to do is get these counties, this county, and the capital of Burgundy, a couple of victories, and everything becomes ours, which is probably what we're going to chase towards. Then we have, of course, with West Francia, some beef. And with that beef comes some delicious, delicious champagne as well. I think we're going to go ahead and take champagne just to keep that joke alive, because I can't help myself. A slice of pizza. Negate all Sapmi territory, and that will be we will go from coast to coast to coast to coast. It won't just be from coast to coast. It'll be from coast to coast to coast to coast. Yeah, it'll be good. We'll be quadricoastal. You know, like pentacostal. Get it? ABK filming, hashtag dead games. Which one? Crusader Kings? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. The plan I had to conquer Britain. Oh yeah, I remember that. That Bengal playthrough was went interestingly. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. It's an RTS kind of like Company Heroes with zombies. Oh, yeah, this does sound familiar, Philippe. I'll look it up again. That does sound very familiar. I must have been looking at it, and then something else must have come up. I imagine, because I do recognize the name. All right, enough of my introductory ramblings. I think we kick things off over here. Sorry, 2020. What about a holy war against another one? We could try that, but a holy war against a Christian nation is a Christian, I suppose, hard T nation is a risk. It is a risk. I mean, we could try and hit up maybe these guys. They're Vitalist. Well, we're actually friends now, so that's not an option. That would be ideal, because they're a nice big tract of land as well. Bjarma land over here. These guys are Ukonusko. I mean, sure, these guys are a viable target. Maybe we'll see about that holy war. I'm hoping by then we'll be preoccupied with chasing the Pope. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. King Lothair IV of Burgundy, 39 years old. Do not dare to abdicate the throne or some nonsense like that in the middle of this war. I think we'll get to declare. I'm actually tempted to declare both of these wars at the same time, but that might be a little ridiculous. We do have this empty council position. I thought we got ourselves a decent steward. I think through marriage, perhaps, or memory is slipping me right now. But 20 is not too bad. 20 is not too bad. My aunt here loves me enough. I don't have to worry about her. Again, looking at my powerful vassal over here. So, High Chieftain Petrus II of Lutetia. Let's go ahead and assign you, and hopefully you'll make us a good bit of money. Nominate successor. That's for the Kingdom of Bohemia. We'll deal with that later when it's a little bit closer. I'm a little too young to think about my successor, I think, just quite yet. We have a couple of prisoners we can ransom as well. Right. That brings us to the conversations about Chieftain Tyke and who was it? Oh, it was just Tyke that was left. And the reason why he's still left is because his capital was under siege. There we go. So Tyke, it's time to, well, not release you. Not a chance in hell I'm releasing you. Just as a reminder, if memory serves me right, he was one of the leaders of the rebellion against us last session. Right, as I was saying, last session was interesting. We had a couple of rebellions on our hands, right? We had, like, peasant rebellions. We had actual kings and queens rebelling. We had their daughters continuing, you know, the wars that their mothers began. But if I go ahead and take this title away from Tyke, I might actually keep it for myself. You know what? I might actually keep it for myself. But he's certainly not keeping it. So why don't we go ahead and, where are we? Revoke title. I will take back Osterland and Northerland as well. I'll have to do them one at a time. This is an act of tyranny, really. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. He committed a crime against us. I could wait for his death. If I wait until he dies, the land gets split up and stuff, but there's no benefit to that. I'm wondering if I take that negative 20 times 2, negative 40 penalty. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Huck Houston, how's it going, buddy? Natalie P, how goes? How goes? David, be worth it for Monday CK3 alone. The membership, I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate the kind words greatly. Thank you so much. Matty V, since I marathon this, I'm personally still traumatized from the Great Holy War against East Francia. Yeah, don't worry, me too. It might have been a while ago, but me too. That was a turn of events. That was unexpected. How harsh. Well, that's not true. Well, I think we even touched on like, oh, this might go poorly, but just not that poorly. Just not that poorly. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and kick off this kingdom invasion. The kingdom. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. We thought we had the Streamlabs issue figured out, but and we did, but then it came back. And then we tried something. I tried something else over the weekend, and evidently that's not working either. My apologies. But folks, let's not dally too much on every time that happens. Just rest assured, I will be back unless I say something to the contrary, either out loud in voice or in chat. But if the stream does give you a little hiccup, don't worry. We'll be right back. It's because Streamlabs is acting up again. And I will try not to, again, dwell too much on it just so that it's smoother viewing and we don't keep repeating ourselves over and over again. The Kingdom of Burgundy! Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and do it. Let's declare this war. I'm just making sure... God, I love this music so much. It never gets old. It never gets old. Matty B, yeah, I don't know if the -40 is worth it either for the opinion on that tyranny. I don't think it's worth it. No, I'm a little concerned. I mean, it might be worth the risk. We'll see what happens after some of these wars, right? Because these wars might already worsen people's feelings about us or reduce the average friendliness of our court, and we'll take it from there. I think I don't need to raise literally everybody, so why don't we go ahead and move in with the 10,000 soldiers we have against the 628 of King Lothair here. And then our men-at-arms will come through as well, and we'll use them to help us with sieges. I think I should be able to take this river down to get us to some of those counties that we wouldn't naturally get by winning this war. So that's actually quite ideally placed. I do love the ability to use the big rivers like that. Huck Houston, oh man, Pathfinder Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous are amazing. They are very good translations of like Pathfinder tabletop. As far as they can be, going from a tabletop RPG to a CRPG. Just realized that Burgundy is occupying my hometown. Liberate us. Oh, I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you. We'll be there in a moment's time. Tyranny decays, yeah, very slowly. No, I think getting that -40 from Tyranny is probably not ideal. Probably not ideal. Who's in charge here? Queen Thierry, Jorunder's daughter of Sweden. Go through and finish them off here. Let's go ahead and speed time up a little bit. One of our valiant soldiers managed to maim and I think kill an enemy as well. Oh my god, are you kidding me? No. I don't want it to end this quickly. That one battle has given us our maximum war score from battles already. All right, let's go ahead and send some folks down, I think, right? Why don't we go ahead and send, let's see, these guys all the way down to here. They'll take the water. Yes, excellent. Again, we'll take a little bit of attrition, unfortunately, going through these lands. 100, 200, 300, I assume. Yeah, okay, fine. That's not the end of the world. 1,700 coming down over here. We'll be fine. Are these guys particularly wealthy? They could hire some mercenaries if they have any available. I don't want to end the war too quickly. Sorry, 2020, if that's what you mean. I don't want to end the war too quickly because, again, I want those little holdings, right? Which is why I want to make a move for them as quickly as possible before we actually win the war, and the next thing you know, we haven't done part of what we wanted to do. I think this was another county that's out of the war's purview. Yes, this and up there. We have a few, actually, up there. All right, so Montpellier. Let's go ahead and chase after you. Thank you very much. Let's actually split these guys in half and send the other half. Send the other half up over here. All right, this will be great. I really do love... Why you got to go over to there? Oh, that's the other army that's going down to here? Okay, hang on a second, hang on a second. I don't want to take another extra, however many thousand losses that'll be. 244. Come down here, and then hit up the barony. It's so cool to me just using the rivers and stuff like that, the waterways. All right, cool. And the besiegers are staying up there. I don't think they'll have too much trouble, but we'll keep an eye out for it. We'll keep an eye out for it. This is the fastest you've won a war. No, I don't want to win it that quickly. The civil wars have all been put to rest, Keith Hinder. They've all been put to rest, but boy, do we not have a few last time. That was wild, man. That was wild. But they've all been taken care of, though. Now there is a new faction being created against us. Prussian old Asatru populists. They live in the old ways still. Let me check something real quick, actually. That reminds me. So factions, yeah, we're looking okay. We're looking okay, man. That was last session was wild as far as rebellions were concerned. But I keep forgetting to assign a new place for our Heriker to convert faith. I just want to spread it, right? Just want to spread it and make sure that our faith is more common than not. Why? We got Slovianskin in the homeland. Are you kidding me? It makes sense after taking over so much of their territory, right? You know what? Let's go ahead and exorcise this evil from our home first. How long will it take? We've got 5 years, 5 years. All right, fair. Let's go for it. Or if I do come down over here, just want to check if there's any faster transit. Oh, 4 years. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. No, you know what? Let's exorcise this evil from our homeland. Let's do that first. On which topic, by the way, just as a reminder, we did become a witch last session as well, so we will be able to carry that torch forward. Also, Thora Flatneffer over here has increased her prowess by 2. My cousin continues to be an excellent warrior. Beautiful. Aspiring Blade Master as well. Very beautiful. I wonder if I shouldn't find her a husband. My cousin and champion. Why don't we go ahead and get you, what, perhaps like a giant or just a particularly strong individual. Herculean, perhaps. Oh, beautiful. There are some options. A 29-year-old is of low birth, perhaps, but all right, Marshall, decent intrigue. Nothing that scares me with her 0 and his 12. I'm not too terrified about that. But that Herculean, I think, is good. And he's 29. She is 38. Oh. Why waste that Herculean, right? Why waste that Herculean? Herculean? I don't know. Both, maybe? I'm sure we have better candidates then. I'm sure we have better candidates. Why don't we take a look at, you know what, why don't we go ahead and just take a moment. Duchess Crassus over here with her ridiculous 41. Oh. Okay, we're fine. You're married. Okay, you know what, let's go ahead and find unmarried. Don't think we have that many. Oh, there we go. Ilva, 56. Okay, where's fertility? Fertility is never an option over here, is it? I guess not. 40, 30. You know what? Okay, this is a pointless road to go down. This is a pointless road to go down. Where we're getting pointlessly distracted. No, I've already got a betrothal over here. I could take on a secondary spouse. That's what it is. There we go. Oh, but none of them will accept a matrilineal marriage? No, that can't be right. You know what? I don't think I can take one on until I've come of age. Damn. We might miss out on some of those Herculean boys. I was gonna say boys and girls, but I was like, nope. Just looking for men for this for that marriage. All right, let's continue. The stammerer. I've never been called that. I wouldn't classify what I do as a stammer. It's something, but it's not a stammer. It's at 45. I think, yeah, 45 is when you, wait, do we leave nobody behind? Oh, come on, man. All right. Leave these guys behind. I must have, when I was selecting the individual armies, I must have by mistake selected the besieging 615 as well. Well, they're not too far away. Fine, let's bring them back up. Let's go ahead and keep these guys coming down, sure. Let's go for it. I think we'll be okay. 1 year until 1K. Yeah, we're almost at the turn of the millennium. We're almost at the turn of the millennium. That's when we're planning on doing all those big celebrations, let's not forget. So hopefully we can pull that off. Hopefully we can pull that off. Let's get these guys over here. These guys are on their way back. I don't think we'll have enough people to actually do this siege up here. Oh, I think we'll be fine. It's not too high, this number. It's not too high. I think we'll be okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. What about the duchies of Poland as far as what? Religious conversion or conquest, you mean? I think you mean, my assumption is religious conversion considering the situation as far as conquest is concerned. Maybe. I mean, we've got options for days as far as conversions are concerned, right? Commander significantly improved. Excellent. Open terrain expert and martial improvement as well. Oh, I'd love to see it. Holy Order expands. Good for you. Actually, I'm curious. If we take a look at the Holy Order, we can't hire them yet, but they have become quite large. They've become quite large, 4,500. Remember, we're the founders of that Holy Order. Oh, crap. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. We'll probably lose, it says. Do I want to risk this commander over here? Ah, man. All right, we could try. We won't be able to raise soldiers quickly enough to come down over here. Let's see. We don't have anybody better. I would rather not lose anybody better unless. Let's see. We'll put you in charge. Still will probably lose. That sucks. That sucks. I knew I was going to get caught out of position like that, but I wasn't hoping it would happen so quickly. Rather, I was hoping it wouldn't happen so quickly. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and try and get Karl's daughter. I would want to lose somebody so strong. All right. Unfortunately, we have sent these 415 to die in glorious battle. See, the thing is that there's the terrain over here that's giving a huge boost to the defenders. Even though they're the ones moving in, because we're besieging, they become the defenders, right? We can't get up there in time. That's okay. That's okay. You gotta lose some, you know, every once in a while, right? The Duchess is in my dungeon. Is she now? You know, still don't quite know what to do with her. Is she in my dungeon? Where are you? Grassus. I don't think she's in my dungeon. I think she might be in somebody else's dungeon, actually. She used to be in my dungeon temporarily, I thought. 41, though. At her age. We've had some pretty powerful warriors at some pretty old ages. Yeah, we're going to lose this battle. We're going to fall back. I mean, I could try and raise some up over here so we can respond immediately afterwards, but I'm worried that this army is actually going to completely... Oh, no. Okay, they're still standing. These guys are coming up, though, with their 411 strong. Let's keep an eye up over here. Yeah, saw that coming. Try and get out of there. And then together, if these guys can regroup together, we can come back down over here. Did we lose? No, we didn't. The commander's gone from. Oh, right. Of course, we didn't keep a commander there. Hey, I'm glad that we didn't lose that army at least. That would have been unfortunate. Murder her? Murder who? Oh, Grassus? Man, I really should, shouldn't I? She really does deserve it. She's 61 years old. Still the Jarl of Greater Poland. Who was her predecessor? Oh, she is my prisoner. Why didn't I see her? I guess I can't ransom her. That's why, right? Oh man, she can chill in the she's in house arrest. She's not in my dungeon. She can chill in house arrest for a little bit longer. If she survives these wars, then I'll figure out how to deal with her. Her primary heir over here is looking like she might actually be a decent leader with that 7 stewardship at the age of 15. I mean, she might actually be all right. Focusing on learning, it seems. That's unfortunate. Not the most helpful of skills for a vassal. Not the most helpful of skills for a vassal. We are also trying to, yes, make a witch coven. So I think I saw the question asked, what's the end goal for this playthrough? Well, the end goal originally was to make the North Sea Empire, well, the High Kingdom of the North Sea, by starting at Iceland, having a sort of matriarchal society, and so for that we've converted our, reorganized our faith to make it female-dominated. And we have, you know, I'm letting these battles happen, and I really shouldn't. These guys are pulling back. Okay, good stuff. We have this army of 400 roving through our lands right now. It'll be okay, though. But right, so starting in Iceland, we were going to create the High Kingdom of the North Sea, get we wanted to include Sweden as an extra conquest, so we did all that. Norway, Sweden, Denmark, England, make that kingdom. And then, of course, in the middle of this playthrough, the new DLC got announced. So we're continuing on and adding some extra side quests, if you will, until that DLC drops, after which we'll start our next playthrough. But our expanded objectives are to, yes, kidnap the Pope and have a grand blot with the Pope. He'll just be the guest of honor. Don't worry, nothing too harmful. And we are also expanding our holdings, kind of spreading as far as we can spread. And also, yes, trying to create a witch coven, which we've come close to-ish. As close as I think I've ever gotten. What's the percentage looking like? 20%. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll work on it. Hopefully, parents are teaching their children to be witches, and as the generations pass on, we'll hopefully get to a point where 60% of people are in fact, yes, witches, and we can get that witch coven going. Now, actually, let's go ahead and pet Loki over here. That's our pet cat. We are a little stressed out, and you know what? Let's take the time to just relax with our little kitty cat here. Pet your cat. I find Loki outside, strutting around the yard. As soon as she spots me, she meows and saunters over, rubbing up against my leg. I spend many minutes crouched by her side, petting her and scratching her under the chin. And when I stand back up again, I feel lighter than I have in a long time. Thank you, my friend. Oh, man. 5 stresses. Nowhere near enough. I'm way too stressed out for a child, man. Way too stressed out over here. At some point, you may have to kill the non-believers to keep that percentage from falling. Honestly, it feels like it, right? It honestly feels like a Huck Houston Pope soap, indeed. Oh, man. God, we came so close that one time. So close. All right, we're done over here. Let's go ahead and pull these guys up to somewhere over here. Let's go ahead and hit up... yeah. Oh, you know what? We might actually have to hit... There's a second castle over here. So why don't we get that second castle first, and then we'll move up together. These guys are almost done over here. Up over here, we'll have to return, but we'll do that after we've seen victory to the south, I think. Meanwhile, let's pull these guys over down to here, where we'll go ahead and raise some of our army, just to deal with these guys and get that siege restarted, right? Classified, how's it going, buddy? Good morning. Hope you had a great weekend and a good Monday so far. How's it going, bud? Glad you could make it today. Chiefess Helena increased her prowess. Yo, our new commander, or our new old commander, she feels renewed, is doing fantastically. Queen Saga here, our aunt, the Queen of Denmark, and also East Francia, and also in charge of a ton of Jarldoms. She's one of our biggest vassals. Also, which reminds me, we've come of age. I was losing track of time there, I guess. We've come of age. With the help of Halthor, I have achieved an understanding of intrigue that far exceeds that of any of my peers. Even though I had a natural inclination towards the subject, my mastery of it is still an achievement. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the woman I have become. The friendship I shared with Sif meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have her by my side means a lot. The things Orvar put me through as a child still weigh heavy on me, and every time I see him, my mood is sure to turn sour. I wonder if Jarl Toki remembers the things I put him through when we were young. Vilkir Ir, you're a woman now. Beautiful. Orvar, I got a bone to pick with you. My 14-year-old uncle, you do not look 14, buddy. 31% chance of success, despite how good we are at scheming. I do think that's how we begin. Let's do it. And there's quite a few people I think who are interested in joining in, including Princess Sif, my friend. Oh, isn't that fantastic? You will need a little bit of grease for the palms. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Go ahead and invite you to the scheme. Beautiful. My cousin is willing to join us as well. This is amazing. This is great. People love us by the time it's time to don the cloak and the dagger, but the cloak more literally. Let's go ahead and hit up the barbershop. Thank you for the reminder. Let's go ahead and take a look at... What do we have here? Commoner clothing. Am I really wearing... No, I'm not. That's not commoner clothing. I actually don't mind what we've got on, but where is... Wait. Is there no cloak for women? No way. For real? I guess not. I guess not. Why don't we go ahead, though, and put on maybe the Northern Lord's armor instead. Or a nightgown. Just walk around in a nightgown. The Northern Lord's armor, I think, makes sense. And let's go ahead and get ourselves a... nice crown. There's a small ring circlet. No, circlet? Yeah, there it is. The North circlet. I like how understated that is. There's something about that, right? There's something about that that I quite like. Something about that I quite like. And our hair. How do we do up our hair? Let's see. You know, I'm not exactly sure. Ooh, wavy sides is nice. I'm not exactly sure what I would want to chase for hair. Never, I don't think I've used the barbershop to actually do hair stuff. I think I've primarily used it for clothes and for beards. You know what? I do like this look quite a bit. You wanted to take over your brother's education to make him a witch? Yes, absolutely. And thank you for the reminder. But yes, absolutely. I will do that immediately before we forget. Carl M. Everyone loves killing family. You know, it's a favorite pastime in this era, I guess. How's it going, Carl? I'm glad you can make it. Lost the trait charm. And we're back. All right, cool. Asatru from How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know How to Train Your Dragon well enough, unfortunately. Isn't there at least a Shield Maiden's cloak? Yeah, you'd think so, right? How do we not? How's a cloak not an option? What's going on? Anyway, I mean, I guess there's not much we can do about that. But let's go ahead and apply these changes. I do think that's a good look, and I do think it is hilarious that we lost Charming as we begin to plan the assassination, like right away. Now, our 11-year-old brother. Let's go ahead and retract the current guardianship. This guy's a genius too. So, you know, thank you for your help, Dad. Actually, tremendous help. My genius probably comes partly, at least, from him. But yes, time to remove the guardianship there and make you my own ward. Becomes my ward. Excellent. What are we training him in? Diplomacy? I feel like we could change that. He is brave. So ideally, oh man, we should definitely change this. Okay, no, actually, I don't want it to be too intriguey. Diplomacy is fine then. With brave, oh sorry, charming. He's charming. Sorry, he's gained brave. My apologies. Charming. Sure, let's stick with diplomacy then. I don't need him to be too good with the dagger and the cloak. He can actually have a cloak. What is this nonsense? Beard classified. I wish. Maybe you have to be 18 for cloaks. Maybe. We'll check when we're 18. I thought it was related to your position, but it might be related to age as well, so we'll see. Just taking a look at chat, I do feel like I missed something. I don't like how so much of Ireland is not dark blue. Actually, that's exactly why I was scrolling up over here, because I guess Wolin here has been busy Wololoing and converting some of these colors to ours. We've actually gained some more holdings in Ireland, so that's promising. Hopefully, a bit more of that happens. That's why I was creating some powerful vassals in among these islands to see if they would take over some territory. Because again, never forget that most of Eastern Europe has been conquered by our vassals, not by our direct action, but by our vassals. Chiefess Helena improved her prowess. We know this already. Education is good. All right, so we got the assassination going. We've sent out an invitation for assistance. We've got our brother being taught the good ways of Freya. I think we're good. Okay, cool. I need to pick a lifestyle, right? Of course. Intrigue, it shall be. And I'm thinking skullduggery. And we can go ahead and chase after kidnapper. Intimidation is always tempting, isn't it? Let's start with skullduggery, just to make sure that we are more successful in our initial attempts. I want to get that Pope, and we might chase after torturer afterwards, right? All right, good stuff. I think that's everything we need to do urgently. Betrothed can marry. Is that myself? It is indeed. This guy is good, actually. His martial is decent. His martial is decent. If I've got the genius and he's got... You know, that's the thing. It would have been nice to get another trait, but I think this is a worthwhile marriage to do. Let's not make the first thing we do as an adult... let's not have it be, you know, upsetting everybody, right? Skullduggery is a fun word. Yeah, skullduggery is a very fun word. I do quite enjoy it. Conrado, how's it going, buddy? Hello, Party Elite and everyone. I'm on cell phone and typing sucks, so I'll lurk here, but I wanted to say hi. Well, thanks for saying hi, and I understand. Typing on phone, trying to keep up with chat at the same time as watching the video, very difficult. Very challenging. But thanks for saying hi, buddy, and I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, again, folks, if you are enjoying the show, don't hesitate to let me know. Hit that like button. It does make a very big difference in just letting me know that people are still enjoying something and I should do more of it on the channel, or if I shouldn't, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD, of course. Go ahead and send that proposal. Let's make it real. We'll convert him into Asatru, of course. Hi, King Stefan. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, he actually won't convert because he doesn't like me enough. I mean, I guess I could sway him, or I could just wait until he doesn't like that we're a witch. Buddy, listen. Oh, yikes. I mean, he's not even our family, so I shouldn't really care. He's not our dynasty or our house, so I shouldn't really care. I guess we could try and sway him. 76%, 12 months. If I try to seduce him, 0% chance of success. Doesn't like deceitful. His opinion of us is low. This piece of trash. Listen, we'll sway him. Get him to like us while we're trying to plot the murder of our uncle, our 14-year-old uncle. We can make him like us. Exactly that. Exactly that. And we can have multiple husbands. In fact, yes, thank you again for the reminder. One of the biggest benefits of live streaming Crusader Kings 3, there's so many moving parts at times that occasionally one will slip my mind. What are we looking for again? Herculean. Rotbert. That's the same guy, I think. Low-born, but that's okay. Now this is an ideal marriage. This is the man that I think I'll actually spend time seducing and romancing. Screw my first husband. Well, or, you know, don't. You know what I mean. Matrilineal marriage, that means he's coming to us. Yes, children will be of our house. Yes, excellent, potentially genius and Herculean. Send that proposal. Off we go. I wish you could actually specify not wanting to sleep with somebody. Yeah, I wish you could say, like, you know what, this is my spouse for purely statistical reasons or for purely political reasons, and I won't actually copulate with them. I was choosing between copulate and fornicate. But yeah, that would actually be a nice touch, and it would obviously breed maybe some resentment or something, depending on their own tastes and preferences and stuff. But I think that would be a nice way to have control over your house and your progeny without being unrealistic or anything like that. But yeah, that'll be good. Jazzy B, we are still alive. How's it going, buddy? How's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it. Having a good Monday, I hope. No horizontal polo. God, I keep forgetting. Horizontal polo. King Henry has joined my scheme here. King Henry of Sweden. Man. My uncle is a piece of... He's a piece of work, this guy. A lot of people want him dead. There's that marriage proposal. Excellent. Rotbert, you know what? I'm not even going to bother swaying my High King over here. What's his... Yeah, he's not a very good... he's not going to try and have me killed. Hey, Rotbert, why don't we have a little conversation? But not with our mouths. 75%? Yeah, that seems decent enough. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's go for it. All right, here we go. Wow, yeah, okay, Princess Sif we invited into this scheme. Hype for Y1K, yeah, it's right around the corner. It is right around the corner, and we are slowly working towards that kidnapping skill. I don't know if we'll get it in time. I'm a little worried about that, but we'll see. Amy's Williams, I've just subbed. You are the best. Well, thank you very much for the kind words and for subscribing. I do appreciate both very much. So thank you very, very much. I hope you're enjoying the show today. That'd be a nice addition. I hate being 44 and then having another kid. You mean, well, so if you want to not have children at all, then you can do the medicine focus, or you can do the learning lifestyle, and you can go for restraint, I believe it's called. Let me just check here real quick. Yeah, restraint, and then you can embrace celibacy. Takes a bit of effort, but if you don't want any children at all, I think you can do that. I think it's worth the effort. But picking and choosing when you can have multiple husbands or wives, I think it makes sense to be able to, yeah, pick and choose. It'd be nice. Give the Queen of Denmark the Kingdom of Pomerania and give the Kingdom of Bohemia to one of the rulers in Bohemia. Maybe, we'll see. We'll bog ourselves down with kingdom management after we've taken some more territory. But what's this? My brother, Sumarlithi, has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he's been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. Making him patient. Patient, generous, or diligent. I think patience is a virtue, right? I mean, actually, is it for Asatru? Okay, it's not a sin. He's got that learning focus, right? No, he's got the diploma. I see that scroll and I think learning every time. He's got a diplomacy focus. Again, I'm not going to necessarily chase stat lines over here. He's brave. Brave and patient. That's a good combination. Brave and patient is a good combination. Brave and patient is a very good combination. Usually by the time I get there, I already have too many kids. I hear that, David B. I hear that. I hear that so loud and clear. It's quite impressive to have that many enemies at age 14. We've lived a full life so far already. But yes, opportunities always come in time. Patience and bravery, a good combination, I think. In real life, at least. In real life. All right, let's speed time up a little bit on the topic of being patient. And let's try and chase these guys down, shall we? I think we'll have to chase them deeper into our territory, probably. And the 8,000 over here are being led by one of my vassals. Sure. That is Thane, right? Thane Audr of Iceland. Fair enough. Almost done there, almost done here. Looking good. Looking good. Let's end this war quickly now. You know what, actually, let's go ahead and split these guys in half once they arrive at their next destination. Are we going to see an engagement over here? No. Go ahead and split you in half. Send one half down over here for the siege. Let's get that going as well. Let's get you chasing up this way. I don't know how far these guys are planning on going, but they're costing me prestige right now, and I'm not a fan of that. By the way, yes, we are the living legend already. Before we even became 16, we're a living legend. Just because I was touching on that before we hit resume. Just a confirmation there for you. Ooh, what is this? Gotta loop them back in for reinforcements. Okay, good. We can hang tight here. Merge armies. Push in. There we go. Beautiful. Actually, that should be fixed. One of those armies had locked orders, but by merging them together, we unlocked that locked order. That's a problem. It shouldn't work like that. I don't think, at least. It shouldn't work like that. Robert Winkler, how's it going, buddy? Having a beautiful Monday, I hope. Glad you can make it. CJ, what if we try to get our house/lineage to embrace different cultures? That can always be fun. Yeah, that can always be fun. I think with our desire for the old ways in this particular playthrough, I think we'd probably want to have them all be, well, at least have the same faith. We do have a multicultural, family, actually. Come to think of it. Overly talkative. God damn it. While Sif's ability to make friends has proven invaluable in my scheme, she's not quite as careful around others as she should be. She's too fond of dropping vague hints, and if someone were to start asking questions, there's no telling what she would divulge. Man, people like this, grind my gears. Grind my gears. And you see it. You see, oh, God. I'm going to stop myself from going on a rant over here. But it's like clout chasers, you know? It's like they have a secret, and they're like, oh, man. I could tell people I know this thing. Well, I shouldn't tell people I know this thing because it's a secret. But I could say that I know something about the thing, and they'll think I'm cool. God, I recognize this behavior from real life. Eric! How's it going, Eric Davis? Having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, I hope. Jazzy B, I forgot to... And we're back again. That decision will be coming up, I think, sooner rather than later, Jazzy B. I don't know if you've watched the latest episode of Humankind yet, but let me know if you have. No spoilers in chat if you have, but let me know if you have, because that ending though. I think we can probably do this scheme without her. If this gets discovered, I'm in trouble. Oh, but she adds so much success chance. God damn. Agent keeping complete silence will reduce scheme power by a little bit. You know, that's actually not bad. A slight reduction in scheme power is not that bad. So I think we'll do that, actually. A 23% chance that Sif is discovered. That's not that bad either. You know what? What's life without risks? As I like to say. What is life without risks? So you can see these numbers don't add up to 100%. So there's a 1% chance that something else happens. Not actually. The things she learns are too valuable to shut her up. Exactly, K. Percy. Risk. What's life without? Exactly. Are you adding your spy master into this murder? You know what? I should have done that first. Nice. Okay. The scheme did not get screwed over because of that. But I don't... You know what? Our spy master is currently disrupting schemes. We don't need her for this particular one, so we won't add her for this particular one. Because keep her keeping us alive while the rest of us plot the actual murder. Get my own hands dirty, right? Directly. Get rid of these defeats and victories. Nominate successor. We'll deal with that later. I'm kind of tempted to disband this 4,000. We recruited maybe a few too many individuals. Maybe just a few too many. Wickle's having an interesting morning and a bit of a murdery mood, eh? Fair enough. About halfway into the episode 6, who's going to watch the rest with dinner later. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. You could be playing any game, and I'd still advise to vote Mongols. Fair enough. Unless it's Persians, right? Ashley Dickerson, what's life without risk? Statistically speaking, longer. Hey! I don't think I've had anybody ever respond to that question quite so with quite such precision. Statistically speaking, longer. God damn. I love it. A gift of labor. Everyone appreciates a gift. But perhaps I could come up with something truly unique that will make a real impression on High King Hrodbert. An embroidery... What's he like? Oh, an embroidery featuring his house crest. This one is my favorite option just to see available when it's a low board. Just like, wow. Just toss him a rag, basically. It's so rude. Commissioned poetry on the joys of life dedicated to him. I don't know if he'd understand poetry, you know. Or a wood carving of a castle. He is ambitious. He does have decent martial. Maybe a wood carving of a castle is the way to go. He's too craven, perhaps, to ever have one in reality, but I think he appreciates architecture. His learning is all right as well. Does he appreciate the physical pleasures in life? He's not particularly seductive or anything like that. House crest kills me every time. A wood carving of a castle. See how that plays out. See how that plays out. Thank you so much for the wood carving of a castle you gave me. I can scarce remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. Hey, looks like we're good at reading people. A budding interest, excellent. I don't think we'll have too much trouble with that scheme, but every little bit counts, right? Every little bit counts. Almost done over here. This is still in our possession, and folks, oh my god, it's about to be the new millennium. It's about to be a brand new millennium. This is kind of wild to think about. I'm not losing money, but I am losing prestige by having troops raised. Well, actually, these aren't any men-at-arms. So, you know what, we're fine, actually. Good point. We'll keep them up. In case something happens and all of a sudden they get a bunch of allies or something wild like that. And ladies and gentlemen, a couple of things all at once. First of all, Austin Jessup, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the show, buddy. If you are, again, you know what to do. Let me know down below. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, folks, for our pregnancy, or smack it around a little bit for us entering the year 1000. A new millennium has dawned upon us. That's kind of wild. We have a lot to get done in the next 12 months. I don't think we'll be able to kidnap the Pope, unfortunately, this year, because it takes too long. You know what? We can't raid if we're at war, because I could try raiding Italy and getting the Pope that way instead. But either way, a child is growing in my womb. My husband, High King Stefan, will be proud. No, I hope it's not his. God damn it. Can I not have that one brew and get rid of this kid? I don't need him around. I don't want this kid. What are we looking at here? We're okay. Let's go ahead and send you up to there. Monferrato. Getting the Pope before the year ends is going to be, I think, almost impossible. But we did make it. We did make it. It is the year 1000. We're alive. We haven't been murdered just as we came of age. Still just 16. I'm excited for a year, actually. In a bittersweet sort of a way. Skipping past Audr the way we did has kind of worked out. It's given us a very powerful individual in Ear. There will always be a Pope to kidnap. We've got time. That's true. That's true. There will always be a Pope, but it would have been nice to celebrate the new millennium in that fashion, right? It's a great idea that came up last time. I was like, oh, yeah, that does sound fun, doesn't it? But hey, it is what it is. No love lost. Oh dear Lord, Keith Hinder. I just need a flight of stairs. God, it's terrible. Scheme discovered. Are you serious? Are you for real? The existence of my plot to murder Orvar has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Indeed it will. But look at that, with a negative 75%, we're still at 68% success chance. Well, curses indeed, but at this point, we can bring in our Spy Master. Support the scheme, please, Agnieszka. And let's take a look at, what are we looking at? Intrigue. 85% chance of success. Yeah, okay, we'll be good. I mean, fam, 35 intrigue? We're pretty good, I think. We're pretty good. I should befriend my husbands. We'll see. I'm in the middle of a seduction right now, so I want that seduction to happen first. Though the timing of it is a little unfortunate, considering, you know, I'm already pregnant. The celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over, when High King Hrotberth suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guests would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Hrotberth. Something pious? I mean, again, his learning is quite high. Riddle poems? Damn, I'm torn between something pious and the opportunity to learn. Does your husband have enough intrigue to help out? Good question, actually. What is his intrigue? No, he's pitiful. He's pitiful. In fact, should this guy be... You know, this guy might actually make a better primary spouse. His marshal's slightly higher, this guy. Okay, not slightly. It's relatively high in comparison. But let's see what to do here. I think we ourselves might not be so pious. I don't know. We do have divine blood, so I think maybe by extension we're automatically pious. The dude knows you have other husbands. The pregnancy shouldn't be a surprise. So, to clarify my unfortunate timing, I'm pregnant statement, Natalie, I think it was sorry, Wickle says, the dude knows you have other husbands, the pregnancy shouldn't be a surprise. It's not about it being a surprise. The issue is that I'm already pregnant, so even if I successfully seduce this man, depending on timing, I won't be bearing his child anytime soon. So that would be unfortunate if, you know, the seduction goes off, I get laid, but then I'm already pregnant, and so I can't have his potentially a Herculean child. Instead, I get this loser's kid. Why did we marry him? On the topic of calling him a loser, we married him because of the alliance. Is it a worthwhile alliance? You know? No. 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 Really isn't. It really isn't. Rook reads for us. Hrotberth seems completely engrossed. He later reproaches me. Good choice, Ear, he says, and widens his stance. Widens his stance. Okay. That is, I don't think I've... What? Smoldering chemistry. Widens his stance. Okay. One of my acquaintances have died in my dungeon. I could do a divorce. I mean, it's too late now, though. The mistake has been made. The price has been paid. The man has been laid. So, unfortunately, not to rest. That is an image. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Ooh, sweet tooth. If there's one thing Orvar in particular cannot resist, it's his favorite treat. His next sweet snack will be 1 part gingerbread and 1 part potent poison, forgotten by my agent in front of the child. I love it. Oh, Wickles. Oh, no. I understand. It's either that or it's a hot day. Let's put it that way, Wickles. It's either that or it's a hot day, and I'm leaning towards what you've said there. Gergazels, it could be his kid as well. You're married to both. True, but I feel like because it's a legitimate marriage, the husband who would be pleased would show up as the right husband. We'll see. You know, we could be lucky. We could be lucky like that. Who knows? Ricky Cool, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it. Having a good day, I hope. Natalie, until death do you part. Get scheming there. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad enough. Maybe we'll kill him. Or if I'm lucky, he's only given us a son, and our better counterpart will give us a daughter. A bon appetit, genius. I love it. Murdering a child. Are you certain about this? 100%. He was so certain about making my life a living hell when I was a kid. Man, Streamlabs is really starting to get on my nerves. Thank you very much for powering through this with me, folks. Thank you very much. I appreciate the patience more than words could ever describe. So so thank you. Thank you very much. You're technically a child as well, so it's fine. I don't think the world considers us a child anymore, right? We can get married, we can have children. In this day and age, 16 was probably when people were considered to have, come of age on average, right? Not culturally universal, but I think we're technically an adult now in the world of this game. Bon appetit. That's hilarious. How could I say no? Defenseless. Orvar is dead. He swallowed the bait, apple tart and all. In no time at all, he was clutching at his throat, wheezing for air before collapsing into a small heap on the ground, never to get up again. All bakers in the area were questioned, but no trace of foul play could be found. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. This has got to be intentional, right? Collapsing into a small heap on the ground is either the result of him being a child or the result of something else. And I don't know which one the game's going for, but either way, it's like 99% that's intentional, right? 99% sure it's intentional. Siltith, I'm joining late. Would getting rid of the husband help us out in transferring fatherhood to another husband, or does it not? No, it does not work that way. Genetics is actually traced based on the mother and the father. And so as far as the traits are concerned, and that Herculean trait that I would like, unfortunately, we are not able to take advantage of a move like that. Good lateral thinking, though. I like it, but unfortunately, it's not an option here. Ashley Dickerson, calves were quite an attractive draw in the medieval period. See, I don't know if you're joking or not. You could be 100% serious. I don't know if you're joking or not. Makes me think of ankles and how that evolved into fishnets and things like that. So you know what, calves could be a particularly attractive thing in the medieval period, and I wouldn't even be surprised. And wow, we got a bit of a flood over here, don't we? But I let it keep going because it didn't seem to be infinitely long. A thank you to Jan, I hope, CODM, Toy Andy, Fallen Angels 13, Sigfus Sturluson, Clondor, O Toppy, and John McCon. McCain? Oh man, please correct me if I got any of those wrong. Thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show. If it is this you're watching, if it is, then hit that like button. Don't hesitate to join the Discord either. It is a fantastic place to hang out with some fantastic folks. Link is in the description down below, and it's a great place to chill and vibe and have a good time. It's a sub flood. Remember to hydrate. Is that the connection there? Because I should probably have a quick sip of water. I'm losing my voice. And Ashley Dickerson says, I'm 100% serious. Really? Calves were a thing in the medieval... Is there any particular reason? Were they a symbol of virility or something? I'm so curious. Suspicious subscription wave after this kill. Good point, Oni. Good point. Oh man, water is so good sometimes. Water is good all the time. All right, I had to do this. I guess it's not sitting well with me that I just killed a child, but hey. As we say around these parts, it had to be done. That is still one of my favorite. There's some swag on the well. All right, we're back. There's some swag at there we go. Thank you very much, Jazzy B, for dropping that store link. There's some swag on there that you can see, which riffs off of the "It Had to Be Done" line, and the art was done by Miss Elite. She's a fantastic artist, and she created that art. It's absolutely beautiful. Probably one of my favorite pieces, and I'm actually planning on evolving it into something else as well if I can get the materials I need for it. But check it out. I'm not saying you should go pick it up and support the blah blah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying check it out because I think visually it's quite nice. But yeah, Jazzy B dropped the link there to the store as well as the website in general. Don't hesitate to drop in and yeah, take a look around at some of the swag if you are so inclined. Some pretty cool stuff there that I quite like. It's just that this one's my absolute, I think, favorite. How are we? Who are we? I haven't had time for CK3 lately. Well, I'm glad you can make it today, buddy. I hope life's been treating you all right, and I hope that lack of time isn't because of some chaos in life. But I will give you a quick update in just a moment after we're done dealing with this event. And I did see another question as well. What has happened in the past hour? Ricky Cool, we have come of age. We've entered the next millennium. We have murdered our uncle, and we have declared war on Burgundy to try and conquer the entire kingdom and some of the other kingdoms that fall under its purview as well at present. That's what's gone on for the past hour or so. We are the sassiest teen high queen of the North Sea. You know, that is an excellent summary of it. Ashley Dickerson, from what I've read, shapely calves were a symbol of power and virility. It's always at least virility. That's interesting, and that is a fun fact I will share for days to come. Thank you very much. I did not know that. But on the topic of calves, let's oh God, put them up, shall we? I can't. Why do I do this to myself? My beloved husband, the servants have all been sent away, and our bed has been decorated with roses, not seashells. As High King Rudbert enters our chambers, he smiles resolutely and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before Odin, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. Yeah, make him our lover, right? As we are united in marriage, we are now united in heart. There it is. So that's good. Unfortunately, we're already pregnant. So unless this game has a very strange understanding of that, we're unfortunately cursed to bear High King, I think, Stefan's son first. Right? Who are we? We started in Vesterland, right? I believe, yeah, Vesterland, as Audr, and we created the High Kingdom of the North Sea. We have since spread into Europe, far beyond our initial plans for this series. But we've spread into Europe. We've spread quite deep into Europe, actually. We're continuing our conquests until the next DLC arrives, when we'll kick off a new playthrough. But yeah, we're just spreading the love over here, spreading our faith, spreading our culture, hoping to have the Pope over for a grand blot sometime soon, if we're lucky. But yeah, having a good time. Theory over here has arrived. Supposedly will make an accomplished commander. I think you would. Why don't we go ahead and recruit you to the court then? Small fee. Came out of nowhere. Just came out of nowhere. Weird. Seashells don't impress teenagers. Wait, hang on a second. Is our husband? Oh, I guess he is. Seashells don't impress teenagers. You know what? But you can hear the ocean, etc., etc. These guys are starving. What have I done? Station besiegers. Let's pull you back up to like here or something. And after the sieges here are done, we should be able to, you know what, let's pull you back to here to get some supplies. Try and keep these guys alive. These guys are done over here. Let's go ahead and send you up where? We're almost done there. Oh, you know what, we're almost done here. Where is there a decent bit of loot to have? 23 is the highest I've seen so far. Ooh, 33 over here. That's a city. 31. Sure. 41. Beautiful. Let's go up over here because we have all the siege equipment over here. This should be the fastest siege, and we'll actually maybe have it done before the war is done. A little bit of extra gold. I mean, not that we need it. We're not in urgent need of wealth. God damn it! God damn it! Every time we always have like countless sons. Well, when we're a woman, but of course this time the first child has to be a daughter. Ay, God, come on. At least she's intelligent. All right, you know, at least she's intelligent. She's intelligence. What a word to get wrong. At least she's intelligent. God damn it. God damn it. Swoosh Kid, was art her major? No, so she did industrial design in university. She's a graphic designer now, but she's always been an artist ever since like when we first met in high school. She's always been a tremendous artist of all like art styles and stuff. Like 80 to 90% of the art you see in on that store, Swoosh Kid, is her art. She has a certain oh god, blows my mind how good she is at art. But yeah, I'll pass the compliment along though. She'll appreciate it. Swoosh Kid, thank you. All right. She is our blood. She is not a failed endeavor, not as much as I thought she might have been. So I think we'll very much keep her alive. I don't intend to kill her. I don't think we'll disinherit her either. Daughters are good though. Daughters are good. Yeah, no, you're right, Natalie. Yes. We are actually, I shouldn't complain because I will get cursed for complaining, right? I'll be jinxed. I'll hex myself. We're very fortunate to have a daughter who is actually got good traits right off the bat over here, rather than that stupid kid we had a couple generations ago, right? My daughter and heir. I have talked to countless mothers and midwives, taking their advice to heart. Yet, when my time arrived, I realized that no amount of preparation could ever be enough. The pains were all-consuming, and I feared for my life. But I made it through, and now I have a perfect little daughter. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit a high queen? Audr. It must be Audr. And we're back? I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. Is audio and everything okay, by the way, folks? I switched to standing mode, so I had to adjust my... I was like, you know what? If the stream's gone down for a second, might as well switch to standing mode now, take this opportunity. But I want to make sure I'm still sounding okay. Gotta adjust the mic position and stuff, obviously, but do let me know. I think it's got to be Audr, right? This is the first child, yes, and we were so fortunate to have a daughter, in fact. It's good, yeah. Audio, visual, all good. Okay, good, excellent, excellent. Got a little worried there for a second. I think Audr. Like, I can't believe the name Audr. All good. Audio is good. Audio is fine. Everything sounds good. Yeah, it's good. Okay, excellent, excellent. Good stuff. No, I think we'll go with Audr over here, because I honestly feel sad for she who started this entire endeavor. Let's go with Audr for our first daughter, and we'll I did see, what was it, Asa, Icelandic name that means goddess. We might get that one for our next daughter, for when we get our next daughter, not if, but when. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Oh. Audr, Idr's daughter. That's a good name. The cycle continues. I was hesitant. I was like, if I did want to, you know, not have her be the heir, I wouldn't name her Audr. But she's our first daughter. She's actually worth keeping as our heir. We'll go with that. Wait, CJ, is there an issue with the visuals for real? Sorry, I get very nervous about that stuff. I want to make sure that the experience is as perfect as can be, obviously. And Garrett Muller, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it today. Having a wonderful Monday, I hope. Sorry, 2020. I don't care about my husband's opinion, which is why I haven't sent him a gift yet. Loki, sensitivity. Ear, this cat has to go. Dude, okay, that's it. It's over. It's over. This guy's dying. This is it. I tolerated him. He gave me a daughter. He's done his duty, and now he does this. This cat has been around for longer than you have, buddy. This cat has been around for much longer than you have. Jump off a cliff. My husband, High King Stefan, is holding Loki up by the skin of her neck, eyes red and nose running. I cannot stand this anymore. I can barely breathe when she's around. Well, then maybe you should have considered that when we got together. You know, maybe you should have thought about that. Maybe you should have thought about that. We already don't get along. Wickles has the right of it. We just finished one murder scheme, buddy. How dare he? Who does he think he is? How dare he stand like this in front of me, holding the cat, not by the scruff, but by the skin of her neck? I think that's very intentional wording there. Man. Any special year 1000 celebrations? David Packman, I mean, apart from hopefully seeing some massive gains in territory, which, oh dear. You know what? I was really hoping to have the Pope over, but since that seems nigh impossible at this point in time, since we're nowhere near the kidnapper perk and this war is still ongoing. As I was saying, since we can't raid Italy, we can't get the Pope that way, I think we'll go ahead and hold a feast and stuff like that. Your husband would jump off a cliff way faster if he's pushed. You're damn right. You're damn right. And like a Wickles hanging by the skin of his neck. I really wish you two would appreciate the quality commentary that Wickles gives us. They always get blocked. It's like, God damn it, YouTube. Come on. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I will not give Loki away. Gains cat sensitivity. Moderate penalty to his health. That should be helpful. Oh, I wish I could kill... Oh, you know, I wish I could kill him by putting the cat on his face in the middle of the night one night. I will not give Loki away. You, though. You, I will not hesitate. The giveaway. 95% chance of success. How dare he? How dare he? He's giving me all I need. He's giving me all I need. Good stuff. Wow. Oh my god. Nobody likes him. I just noticed. Nobody likes him. Agnieszka and 18 other agents joined your scheme. Oh my lord. Are we about to get another sub-flood? No, looks like we're good. Peter Kruglov. Oh, I see. Earlier was the membership for 3 months. Oh, not using the re-membership button though. But still worth noting. And Vishwesh Chabal. Man, Streamlabs is really trying to kill me today, isn't it? Streamlabs is like just every 5 minutes it's crashing on me. Sorry, folks. I'm so sorry. But yeah, 18 agents is kind of wild. That's kind of ridiculous. But let's. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with this then. Why don't we go ahead and have some celebrations? Let's host a feast. We'll go on the hunt afterwards. Let's host the feast. I worry that if we go on the hunt, we might not be done it before. You know what? Let's call the hunt. We'll take that risk. We'll call the hunt. Hopefully, it'll be done before the new year, and we'll host the feast and celebrate the millennium properly. The curse of the dwarf. Sorry, what's because we killed our uncle. You think it's crashing so much today? Maybe. Sound the horn. The untamed wilds are calling, and all manner of beasts are awaiting my spear and arrow, including my husband. If the stream is stuck, try refreshing. Should be all good. All green lights over here. Oh, man. We should be all good. How are we looking, folks? You have to restart this time? That means there was a combination of Streamlabs acting up and YouTube acting up at exactly the same time. Perfect synchronicity. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Looks good, looks good. All good on my end. Alright, good. Watch, by the time it's all good for everybody, Streamlabs is gonna die on me again. I only have so much patience. Let me tell you, it is slightly wearing thin. Reloading once helped. Okay. That's unfortunate. We lost a bunch of people there. Had a good, nice big crowd going, and then YouTube had to die on me. That's so weird that it did that. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and yeah, continue. So we're going on the hunt, right? Yeah. I couldn't remember literally the last thing I did. I slipping my mind. Go ahead. Go on that hunt. Hopefully it'll be done before the new year, and then we can go ahead and actually have that feast. Man, are you for real? I called it, didn't I? I called it. I said this would happen, and it did. As soon as it got up and running, Streamlabs crashed again, but hopefully we're back, folks. Let me know if not. And again, if you're having trouble, don't hesitate to refresh. Jesus. Story of my life right now. Story of my life. Let me know if we're good, folks, in chat. I get obviously worried about that, but we should be okay. Looks like all green lights over here, except for the viewer count, which tells me that maybe people are all jammed up. Gonna give me a sec here, folks. Bear with me. Looks like we're okay. What's going on? I don't know. I thought we had it solved last week, Monday, and then all of a sudden it died. And I guess YouTube's acting up now as well a little bit. I'm starting to see some issues on YouTube's end crop up from time to time now. I don't know what's going on about that. That's different. That's a whole separate ordeal. End of the Millennium crashes. Revenge of Jesus against Asatru. Could be either of those things. Revenge of this husband who I'm plotting against. But the hunt of the foragers. The woods truly is the mantle of the poor. But as the bear flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Oh hey, what are the chances? Surely there must be better things to do in Gustro than picking roots and mushrooms. Maybe deep clean your PC is very regular. Yeah, I might need to do a complete reinstall. Again, I tried something else this Friday because it restarted on Friday, these issues, after having them be solved last week Monday. At this point, I might need to take some more drastic measures because this is starting to get ridiculous. I could have the guards drive the rabble out of my hunting grounds, making people a little upset, or a generous donation should keep them away long enough. You know what? We have plenty of money, and I think we're a decent human being. A little deceitful and arbitrary. This could fall under being arbitrary and a young ruler. Calling ourselves a decent human being and then highlighting deceitful and thinking about how we murdered our uncle as the first act as an adult, maybe a little, a generous donation should keep them away long enough. Let's buffer some of the evil we've done, shall we? A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting against my courtier, Melris. Oh, okay, that's not a big deal. Dishonorable villain that she is. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We must stop the villain behind this, is what we claim. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're defending the honor of Loki. We are... That's true, that does make us decent automatically, doesn't it? Art imitates life, Ashley. Oh my god, good point. I didn't even notice it said that our patience was wearing thin until I actually read it. That's pretty priceless. And Natalie, wait, a bear in your condition? Don't worry, we're not, yeah, we're not pregnant. We're not pregnant anymore, don't worry. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my acquaintance, Grassus, is scheming against my vassal, Duchess. Grassus, hold on. I got two Grassuses? Is one the daughter? Yeah, you're scheming against your mother? Your grandmother. I mean, okay. I wonder if... What's the best move here? I think we could throw her in jail. Is she a known... Does that make her a known criminal? And can I actually... No one will think I'm a tyrant. So I'd be able to strip her of her title if she were to get it from her grandmother, right? Because Grassus is the heir here. I can't execute the Duchess. It'll be an act of tyranny, I think. God, that prowess, though, man. That prowess, though, man. For real. Throw her in jail. We can release her with a hook or something. Throw her in jail. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. And as we return from the wild, Eric Davis coming through with a super chat. Bad juju, go away. I know, for real, right? I hear that. I appreciate the patience, though, again. And thank you very much, buddy, for the super chat. It really does help tremendously. Keeps all this stuff sustainable. So thank you so very, very much for the super chat, for the support, and for the words that will hopefully keep said said bad juju away. I honestly, for real though, I do appreciate the patience, folks. It's humbling and amazing. It's great. I'll come here after watching the rest of the series. Sounds good. I've had the series. It's been a wild journey. It's been a wild journey. Yeah, I was thinking, David, to let the granddaughter do it, but throwing her in jail and having a hook on the potential heir. Might not be a bad idea, actually. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the taiga behind as the servants prepare the bear and other game for the journey back. To heed the call of the wild is usually an adventure, and this outing truly delivered both the good and the bad in overabundance. Let us leave this adventure behind for now. You know what? I love the poetry of it. We have an author as our daughter, and we just killed a bear post-pregnancy. There's something about it all. There's something about it all coming together nicely. Let us host the feast, and I guess we eat bear. Has anyone ever eaten bear? I didn't know bear meat was... I'm sure in parts of the world bear meat is, regular food, where bears are the only animal available or the only, meaty enough animal available, but I've never thought about it. Cracking open the casks and inviting guests of honor is not only a duty, but an opportunity to reaffirm bonds of loyalty and often a great pleasure. Send the invitations. Let's have the grandest of feasts. The grandest of feasts. Matty V, this is my first live, so I feel like I've cursed the stream. No. Don't feel that way at all, of course. It is just, it's been happening lately, and I've been trying to figure it out week after week, day after day, and to no avail so far. To no avail. Crap in my style. Breaking the music in half. You're killing me, Streamlabs. Bear's not as nice as other game I've read. Okay. I'm curious. I know people that have hunted and eaten bear, but I haven't, says Wickles. I'm very curious now. Linia D, good morning to you as well. How's it going? The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. One as well, so this is great. We're celebrating a few things at this feast, and I just want to see who's actually here. Only my own husband decided not to show up. Man, dude deserves death. Those last couple of hiccups were YouTube's problem. Those last couple of hiccups. Man. You know, today might be a bit of a cursed stream. I hate to do it, but I might call it early at noon, folks, if things don't get better. It's between YouTube acting up and Streamlabs acting up. The combination is killing me. I don't know how you guys feel. I just feel bad for putting on, you know, a show with lots of technical issues. But yeah, dude, my husband's asking for it. He's not sure. He's talking smack about the cat. We're hosting. Dude's a problem. That's why we're trying to kill him. Anyway, this war has been won, so at least that's happened. You know, some silver linings to look at. I feel like it's happening on Mondays a lot more. Ironically, Ricky Cool Monday was the only time we had a day where it didn't happen at all. This is different. This is a combination, like I was saying, of Streamlabs and YouTube. I'm seeing issues with YouTube right now as well. I don't think it's my internet. My internet looks fine. I'll have to talk to Miss Elite afterwards to see maybe if the internet is causing trouble. Let me check actually real quick. No, internet looks fine. I think it's YouTube. Man, what a bummer. That's a real bummer. But hey, let's why don't we go ahead and at least celebrate this victory of ours, right? Like I said, the silver linings. We will get everything because we did, in fact, yes, conquer everything. Go ahead and enforce those demands. Bring an end to this war. Our first kingdom invasion war right off the bat over here. To my liege, because that is what I am now. Blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Beauty. Now, can you guys, are you guys able to hear me right now? Am I coming through? Because YouTube's telling me that I'm not coming through right now. Oh, now it's telling me I am coming through. Man, this is a real... It's something, ain't it? It's something. YouTube asked you to perform their performance lately, to rate their performance lately. Yeah, I got an opinion to share. But folks, the war is won over here, and we are actually now, yes, going from... Oh, we still got to get Sapmi to get that topmost coast, right? Still got to get Sapmi to get that topmost coast. All right, let's go ahead and disband all of our soldiers here. Let them go home. Let them eat. Let them rest. Oh no, there's a war over here. So I guess I can't disband all of them. And I guess I'm lucky that they didn't actually all disband. I don't know what happened here and why they didn't disband, but... oh, you know what? Because they're too close to the enemy, I suppose. All right, let's go for it. That has actually worked out nicely, I guess. These guys, let's keep you here, hopefully gathering some supplies. Yeah. Keep them back here. Get them gathering some supplies. Yeah, send these guys in for the siege. And what is this war even? I've just inherited it. The Turin claim on the county of Canavese. Canaves? I'm not sure. I don't Italian very well. So we'll crush that quickly enough, and then once we can disband our armies, we'll go ahead and deal with West Francia. Oh, it's too bad. If we hadn't inherited this war, we could have made our way down to Italy to maybe actually grab the Pope. We did make it to the Mediterranean. This is kind of wild. This is no joke. Oh no, man, this is the story of the day, isn't it? Disaster strikes. My lady, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It's gone bad. It's all gone bad. The feast is still raging, but without drink, the mood is sure to dwindle at a cruel pace. Oh, the wine merchant should still be in town. We've got plenty of money. Let's help everybody fight thirst, shall we? The wine merchant should still be in town. We're filthy rich. There's absolutely no reason to not just pay for it ourselves. Quite the phallic-looking kingdom. Well, queendom, I suppose, a little bit. There's a couple of them, if you want to draw them out. I actually saw a post on Reddit the other day, which was just a map of Europe where countries were grouped together to look phallic. I'm like, what kind of... what's this map based on? Nothing. It's just as many phalluses as you can find on a map of Europe, I guess. It's hilarious. I'll try and find that and share it in the Discord or something. Schemer discovered! My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Duke Bedras, the husband of my vassal, Duchess Grassus, that is plotting against my vassal, Duchess Grassus. Oh, would you look at that? It wasn't the granddaughter after all? Or was it the granddaughter and her husband? I like it. I like it. I love how the world is still very much alive, you know, even where you're not directly involved. The brash fiend. Let the world know, I suppose. The conversation partner. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my vassal, Jarl Asta, goes on and on about sugary treats. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lady? Yeah, we could let her keep going on, right? We should be friendly, the friendly host. I could try and make her a friend. Jarl Asta, are you a worthwhile friend? We don't have too many. Trusting, gluttonous, and ambitious. How many friends do we have? We've got 2 friends. What's one more? Let's collect some friends, shall we? Let's collect some friends. Yeah, let's do it. Why don't we talk more about you instead? Now, that's not going to automatically make them a friend. It'll get them one step closer to being a friend. Another acquaintance in my dungeons has died. Let's go ahead and send these guys up over here. Oh, no, still likely to die. We need a commander, though. That might do the trick. There we go. Beautiful. Finish these guys off. Finish this war off. It is December already. We're not going to get the Pope in here, unfortunately. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my husband Stefan to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as he sees the last few guests off. You know what? I am glad. We should be grateful that he wasn't here to ruin the party. With him here, it would have been terrible. Until next time. Stupid husband of mine. Stupid husband of mine. I did not switch my Spy Master back to Disrupt Schemes. I guess I could. I don't think I need... Oh. Nobody likes this husband of mine, man. Nobody. I can't believe we have 18 agents. 19 agents, in fact. And Mirrodin here can be convinced as well with like a small bribe if I so wanted. But no, I do not so want. But a good point, though. With that much support on the scheme alone, let's go ahead and get my Spy Master back to disrupting instead, shall we? God. I know that was a weird event. That he wasn't there, but the event still included him. It should have been my other husband. It should have been Hrotbert here. I'm sure he did a wondrous job helping us. Damn, man. Yeah, it's going to be 1001 in no time. It's funny, they always have the spouse seeing guests off even when they aren't there. Yeah, I believe it's the primary spouse that typically ends up being the one that's seeing people off. It is strange. It is strange. Give us this victory. Come on now. Oh, okay. Not so ideal. Station besiegers here. Everybody else, let's go. Might need some reinforcements over here. Might have sent them a little too late, in fact. Come on now. One of our valiant soldiers has managed to wound the enemy knight Bojan. Or Bojan. Bojan on a horse. Bojan horseman. Huh? God. The victory's ours. Assuredly. Yeah, exactly. I wish my superior husband was there instead. David B, sorry, you had roadkill or you had bear? Something that tasted like chicken. Sorry, I missed that earlier. It's a long time ago. I was in grade school. Your advisor supplied you with mystery meat for your monthly socials. It was often fresh roadkill. Wait. Is that legal? Barcelona's lament. Oh, no. We need those resources for the troops. If one small village in Barcelona has to starve... The heated argument between my counselors follows me out of the room, and Queen Saga, the representative from Barcelona, greets me with tired eyes as I approach. Here, this decree will force them to leave you alone, giving them encouraged improvements for 1 year, though Saga will be upset. Or what is one village in the grand scheme of things, giving us increased levies. You know, we're in the middle of all these great wars. Barcelona is only a recent conquest. What is one village in the grand scheme of things? It's a distant conquest. It's a different holding, or it's a distant holding, sorry. And it's a recent conquest, and it's... I'm just repeating myself now. One village amidst all these wars. Thank you, Eric Davis. Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. Armadillo, that's interesting. I've never even... Wow, okay. And it tastes a bit like chicken. It's funny. You know, I find myself often quoting Mouse from The Matrix. Yeah, why is it that, like, everything tastes like chicken? Or is it that chicken tastes like everything? But yeah, chicken's a go-to, like, comparison, right? Oh, I've inherited another war, is it? Oh, man. Wait, I say, oh man, it's actually for the Principality of Man. I am the target of this war. The Northman army conquest of the Principality of Man. What are we looking at here? We already have the upper hand over here. They barely have any soldiers. Looks like we actually have an ally in this as well. We do indeed. Fair enough. Okay, sure. Maybe we don't have to get involved up there. And it's now 1001, so... It is what it is. I've had armadillo, squirrel, raw shrimp, jellyfish, and some others. Raw shrimp, eh? Isn't that raw shrimp? Have I ever had raw shrimp? Huh. Jellyfish. Those are some interesting foods. Wow. In the US, it's illegal to eat roadkill. Really, eh? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess it wasn't so much about the eating of, but the serving of, without telling somebody that it's roadkill. I don't know. Seems like something that you need to, like, let people know. By the way, what you're eating is roadkill. It's all good. Nothing crazy over here. Countess Riccardia might join the Turin claim on the count. Okay, listen. You could have all of Italy join and we'd crush you all the same. None of that is relevant to us. We're guaranteed a victory down over here. Guaranteed a victory down over here. Let's speed time up a little bit. Do we have our... We don't, eh? Anybody particularly good at leading sieges? Nope. Apparently not. I just want to get this done with sooner rather than later. Duchess Grass is as good as leading sieges, but unfortunately, she's in jail. So, tough. Go ahead and get this down over here. Let's raise all of our men-at-arms here. And we'll send them in. Hopefully the onagers will come in early. There's the enemy joining the war. Fair enough. Perfect timing. Jellyfish was like a cucumber-flavored rubber band. That's interesting. Child of my dynasty. My cousin Thora has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Flatnefer dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Snorri. Is he a... He's a bastard. What have you done? Ah, that's what you've done. Fair enough. Lived up to your expectations, I suppose. Why don't we go ahead and find you... You know what? You've had a lot of children. You've had one spouse before you. Lived to 72, damn. QSO Production, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show, folks. If you are, again, you know what to do. Let me know down below. Hit that like button. If you've enjoyed it despite the struggles of the day, don't hesitate to let me know. Are any of your kids robust? Okay, you know what? Actually, this isn't bad. Oh, this isn't bad at all. All right, here's what we're going to do. Go ahead and ensure Snorri... Wait. Yeah, okay. Hildur, Bragi, Ir, Snorri. Sure. May you grow strong and wise. We need to go ahead and find some spouses for these people. If you're robust, why don't we go ahead and find you... Radolf over here. Herculean. Yeah, let's go for it. And hopefully the children will, you know, be Herculean. We'll have some more champions in our midst. Other option is to chase a giant, but this will almost guarantee that Herculean ends up in our family. And we've got a couple of options actually. So let's send this proposal over here. Matrilineal, yes. Let's go back to your mom and to your then brother, or you know, her son. Find a spouse for you. Oh, you know, not that much of an age gap. So in 2 years he's 16, she'll be 7. 9 more years after that he'll be 25, and she'll be 16. So Sigrid, Ethelhild daughter, daughter. Is that the same as daughter, like DOTTIR that we do with Norse? I think so. Either way, Sigrid. Let's go ahead and make this not matrilineal, but patrilineal, I suppose. Bastard. She'll be one of our champions, you know. She herself will be one of our champions when she comes here. So that's actually excellent. David B is the Bear Grylls of the elite group of the Knights Elite. Yeah, I guess so. With all the interesting tales to share there. Shannon's team, how's it going? Glad you can make it. Having a good Monday, I hope. Let's go ahead and send this proposal. Yep, not matrilineal. Excellent. Damn. How do I get back to... Just die already. Take a new additional husband with multiple traits? Maybe. We already have 2 husbands. Let's get rid of one first, and then we'll check out another husband. Because I do want to at least have one child with Rotbirth to get that Herculean potentially in our direct line, and then I'll experiment with other husbands as well. The time will come, fear not. But good. At least I guess we're pregnant. It, you know, might be another genius. There's a betrothal accepted, excellent, and a sneaking suspicion. Tell me, is it truly mine? High King Stefan seems distraught. My husband's eyes meet mine in a worried stare. I scoff loudly. We are fairly certain this is his. He might not believe us, but we're fairly certain that this is his. Of course it's yours, Stefan. Don't be a fool. Can we have him killed already? Almost. Very close. Very close. Glad I didn't have any classes on Monday this semester. Oh, hey, perfect. That works out. This semester, I assume you mean your fall semester starting in, you know, September, I assume. That's quite fortunate. Glad you can make it. How's the return been treating you lately? That one was my fault, y'all. Sorry, I popped the chat out and froze everything. That's kind of funny, actually. I was like, was there just a hiccup I missed? So I guess there was. I guess there was. All right, another marriage proposal. Excellent. Good stuff. Looking good. Right, and I can pick a perk. Let's go with Truth is Relative, of course. Digging for Dirt, and then Kidnapper. It's a ways away, Kidnapper. It's a ways away. There it is. I was like, we're almost ready to pull the trigger on this one. A cask of wine. High King Stefan will attend a local celebration in Vesterland, and I happen to know that he's a bit of a wine aficionado. I could lure him into the cellar of my... And we're back. Yeah, I could lure him into the cellar of my castle for an exclusive tasting and then make sure that he never walks out again. So I love this. I love the poetry here. The poetry here. He did not attend our feast, but he's going to attend these celebrations? What a perfect time for him to die. What a perfect opportunity. This will be easy. Finish him off. High King Stefan is dead, walled up, and soon to be forgotten. He followed me willingly, drunk on merriment and wine, into the cellar. After many glasses of fine wine, he fell readily asleep and didn't even stir as I brought out a trowel and methodically bricked up the exit. Fortunately, no one seems to have noticed the queer new wall in my basement. May he rest in peace. There is no rhyme and you dare call it poetry? Now, not all poetry has to rhyme. Not all poetry has to rhyme. You know, I used to be really good. I wonder if I still got it. I used to be really good at coming up with limericks, particularly dirty limericks, on this spot. I wonder if we could dedicate one to Stefan. I love a good limerick. My alliance with Chieftain Borzivoy of Legnica has ended since you and High King Stefan of the North Sea are no longer married or betrothed. Oh no, what happened to him? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm so sad. The deed is done. Indeed. Goddamn. To my liege, I have been hosting your Chancellor, Chieftain Magnus, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendor of the realm under your rule. I am nothing less than honored to serve as your vassal. I am blessed to have such grateful servants. That's good. Who are you? Queen Bleia of England. Hates me less. That's good. Hopefully, I mean, if you're the Queen of England, hopefully you'll get some work done. Like, come on, get to it. All we've seen is this so far. Hang on, is this a... No, okay, it's still under our control. This is our vassal. Okay, good. I thought we lost some land over there. I'd be very upset if we did. We're almost done this war. Speed time up a little. Swoosh Kid kicking us off there. Stefan Distar Katsui made him dead. Poetry. Jazzy B. Poetry doesn't have to rhyme. Not all the time. Beautiful. Fishy business. It began... Oh no, this. Reading this one out loud always makes me uncomfortable. Began as an occasional treat. An unusual habit, but I'm a good Norse woman, and what Norse woman hasn't eaten some dodgy herring in her time? Over the last few weeks, though, Niklot's predilection for utterly rotten fish has gone from tolerable idiosyncrasy to a pungent omnipresence. This morning, when I discovered what he'd done to the latrine, I decided I'd had enough. I found him in the hall, face soaked in fetid brine, half a fish lazily dripping down his chin. Like, that is disgusting, man. That is disgusting. But also, messing up the latrine? Come on, man. We got busy over there. What's this? Sit down, Niklot. We need to talk. Perhaps I could simply move my quarters, send him to the dungeon, or it seems my attention is required far away. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, he's my dad. Dad, come on. Why you gotta be so nasty? You know what? Dungeon. Now, it is funny, and I am arbitrary, but everyone that's his family will be upset at me, which includes my brother, and I don't want him to try anything. My brother will have a lot to gain in my death. This is my dad, yes. Look, Dad, we need to talk. I was going to say you're getting old. You're starting to act a little, inappropriately. He's only 34. Okay, let's sit down. Listen, Niklot, oh, wow, he might actually be very upset at us. And I grow closer to forming a rivalry with my own father. He's my dad. Let's try it. Let's have a chat. Yeah, exactly, David. I was thinking the same thing. Dad, you're embarrassing me. Sit down, Niklot. We need to talk. Oh, I put my point across eloquently. Gain 20 opinion, and all my courtiers and guests are happier as well. I can imagine. Good stuff. And well, what are the chances? Yeah, I noticed you mentioned it in chat. The Queen of England literally just died. At least the last thing, like on her deathbed, she knew that her liege was amazing. So, you know what? There's that. She was wounded, severely injured, I suppose, in battle. Died from her wounds on the 24th of August, 1001, at the age of 62. Who succeeded you? Kingdom of England now belongs to Queen Berthwin. Catholic Anglo-Saxon, will you convert? These queens of England, they don't quite like me. I don't think they ever have. I don't think they ever have. A loss of interest. Oh no. All of her family died. You mean the Queen of England's family? Sumarlithi has been harboring a secret affection for Gerther for some time. However, when he finally confessed his feelings, Gerther responded harshly. The rejection seems to have made Sumarlithi wary of any kind of attraction whatsoever. Gerther, who are you? How dare you deny my brother? We are arbitrary. One should not dabble in matters of lust at all. Chastity? Okay, we're not familiar with chastity. I don't know her. He should not let anyone treat him like that. Ho ho ho, making him vengeful. Or he should not give up that easily. You know what? Considering what I literally just did, immediately decided to have her taken care of, I feel like teaching Sumarlithi to be vengeful is fitting. Animation Studios, hey, how's it going? Glad you can make it in today. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I mean, you did lose your mother at a young age. He did a decent job. We were Halthor's ward, but our dad was obviously at least partly involved. Don't let anybody treat you like that, buddy. Stressing myself out over here. But I just realized, actually, I need to take a look at potential new witches. I completely forgot. We're an adult now, so we can actually start having conversations with people and having them adopt witchcraft. Are you already a witch? You are indeed. So hopefully your kids will be witches as well. Hopefully we're getting to that stage where everyone is teaching their kids to be witches. It'll be secret, though. I don't know if we can actually... Oh, damn, actually, I don't know. It'll be secret. So I don't know if that'll affect the percentage. Probably not. Marzin, you got to go back to work. Sounds good. Well, thanks for coming through today. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your Monday. Good luck with work. I hope it treats you nicely. And, yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. If I don't see you, hopefully tomorrow or Friday... we need Phantom Brigade back. It's been so long since we've had a Phantom Brigade stream. I'm hoping to get a proper night's sleep tonight and actually have that stream tomorrow. It'll be it'll be nice. It'll be nice to return to it. Let's go ahead and find somebody who has children, because I'm pretty sure they must be passing it on to their kids, right? This guy's old. He'll be dying soon. May Vigdis, you're 39. This guy is, how old is he? 53? Well, he might not be dying too soon. Jito, I'll leave you now for PNP night. Keep the fun going. Well, thanks for coming through again. Appreciate the company as always, of course. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening. Enjoy your night, and hopefully I'll catch you again in the Discord tomorrow, Friday, next week. But have yourself a wonderful rest of your Monday, buddy. Ricky Cool, what does being a witch do? Is there male witch or wizard skills too? Both male and female descriptors or traits are witch, which is historically fitting. Witch used to be the generic term for it. And it does give you access to some other options. For example, we should be able to, if I'm not mistaken, commune. Ooh, study the art of scheming. We should be able to... Where are we? Oh, interesting. I'm not able to commune with spirits. But it does give options and events. And once you actually have a witch coven, you get additional options and events from it as well. That's the name of the game with Crusader Kings. Is like every decision you make basically trickles down to several other decisions you'll be able to make down the line. I thought communing with spirits was a witchcraft thing, but I guess it must be from something else as well, or instead even. Who else do we have over here? We have a lot of these people are actually witches already, which is great. Well, Xena, convert to witchcraft, 19% chance. That's a little low for our first attempt. 19% over here as well. Mayor Vigdis, you're already one, I think. Friedricher, are you already a witch as well? Yeah. How do we have so many witches, but at the same time not enough? I guess because there's the other side of the family as well. Storkvir, 5% chance. What about you? 94. Let's go for it. And hopefully he'll have children, and you know it'll pass on down the line. And hopefully, as some of the previous generation again continue to die off, we'll get closer and closer to 60%. We're already at 21.8. I think that bump was because of myself. I became an adult as a witch, and so that carries forward, right? But yeah, who do I give all this land to? I mean, the Kingdom of Burgundy is with Lothair. I don't think I can revoke his title. He will rise up in rebellion alongside, I'm sure, quite a few individuals. I could, if I was thinking, if I revoke it, I could give it to my aunt, Saga, right? She already has quite a bit of territory over here. But instead I have to make him like me. And, ooh, he wants quite a bit. And I don't think he'll be getting any of it. Upper Burgundy. Oh, actually, you know what? Nobody here likes me. Nobody here likes me. I mean, this guy I could at least release with a... if I negotiate your release, demand your conversion, and get a weak hook, at least he won't hate us for religious reasons. That will also remove some of the sin-related elements. Negative 15, negative 10, so negative 25 will be gone. Over domain, that negative 80 is hurting us a lot right now. This guy, I think we should demand his conversion and get a weak hook on him as well. If I revoke his title, you'll have to accept. I don't think it'll be seen as a... oh no, it will not be seen as tyranny because he's a known criminal. We could do that instead. His intrigue is very good, and that concerns me. Having people who have a leaning towards disliking me out there with high intrigue makes me nervous. What do you guys think? I think we revoke the title. Give it to one of our loyal vassals, right? Reward loyalty, of course. And we will give lands. We're going to go ahead and reorganize our realm a little bit right now. We're trying to figure out who exactly to give what to. We have a bit of territory over here we can give to a different family member. Right? Maybe an aunt or a foreigner, potentially. But I'm thinking someone from the family instead. Let's go ahead and revoke this guy's title, though. Known criminal. Yeah, you have no right to it. This is my my rightful conquest. Done. I see no choice but to bow to your decision to strip me of the Jarldom of Upper Burgundy. Just so. People better not... They better not act as an act of tyranny. Doesn't seem to be acting as an act of tyranny. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Because it said it wouldn't be. I was worried it bugged out, and it actually ended up acting, or being one as well. If I do ransom you, it's not bad. But he might come back and try to kill me, right? So that's that taken care of. We're even further above our limit now. What do we have in our life? Give some lands to my daughter. You know, not a terrible idea. Have her learning from a very, very early age. What do you guys think? Give all this land to my daughter? You know, that actually maybe is not a bad idea. We could see if we can get her some more Jarldoms right off the bat, and then when she takes control, she'll be that much more powerful, that much more hopefully loved. Give her that early training. A lot of these people really don't like us. You're my prisoner as well, so why don't we go ahead and revoke your title too, buddy? One or more holdings in this Jarldom are occupied. What's going on here? Ah, there we go. Who's your war with? You're the attacker. Okay. Up over here, trying to gain territory for... Oh, it's infighting, unfortunately. Well, once that's done, we can revoke that title as well and give it all to our daughter. Don't do anything too outlandish, goddamn. Beautiful. Maybe a cousin for now. If we give it to a cousin now, then we'll have to strip them of it, right? If we give it to somebody, we'll have to eventually strip them of it. In my own family, though, I mean, who do we have? I'm thinking of the best way to do this. Court, or if I do find character, this will be first name only. Dynasty, Flatneffer, ruler, unlanded, or not ruler, sure. Sure, and I guess we could give, well, they gotta be female, right? Let's see. Could find someone with, like, high stewardship. High Marshal. Looks like High Stewardship is the higher of the stats. Duchess. You're already a... You're not. Your name... What, is your name just Duchess? Oh, no, you're the wife of Jarl Magnus. What about unmarried? What if we have... Sigrither over here? Daughter of Queen. Again, they're all in my dynasty. They're not, like, necessarily closely related. Ricky Cool, haven't played the game in a while. Something smaller for our daughter to start with. Not starting as a young Jarl. That is an option. That is an option. I could give her this Jarldom and then give the rest to somebody else. How about that? How about that? How about that? Because I think it'd be nice for her to have something significant at the age of 0, right? She might make herself the living legend before she comes of age too. So let's go ahead and grant title. Let's give you the Kingdom of Iceland. Let's give you the Jarldom of Upper Burgundy and the 2 chiefdoms that come with it. Give her an opportunity to gain prestige that way and be involved in all sorts of activities. I think it'll be fun. And then we'll give other territory to somebody else. Sure. Yeah, let's do this. I know it might seem a little silly, but we're thinking of our own upbringing and our own past, right? And how we became so well known and well renowned before we became before rather we came of age, and we want the same thing for our daughter. So yeah, let's go for it. The Jarldom of Upper Burgundy and the chiefdoms that come with it. Jarl Audr Ear's daughter. I love it. Of Upper Burgundy. I absolutely love it. I need to also clear my filters over here. There we go. If I need an alliance, I suppose I could use her to get one still, but I'm not in a particular rush, I don't think. We have one of the strongest militaries that the world knows. Now back to finding a character. We were saying Sigrither is actually decent. She is decent. Her marshal's decent. Novice hunter, she'd make a decent commander as well, I think. let's go ahead and grant you some titles. Come on, there we go. Keep it in the family, right? Daughter of Queen Berthwin. Oh, the Queen of England. I wonder if after I give her these territories, if I can demand her conversion. Because she is of the wrong faith, unfortunately, but she is Norse. Let's bring some of that northern culture to the south over here. And we'll give this territory to maybe Saga, just to keep it all in sort of one area. Must hold the chiefdom of Genoa. Where is the chiefdom of Genoa? There we go. That gets you the temple as well. Beautiful. Cool, let's do that. And hopefully she'll make some small gains in Italy. Some small wars to be had over here and some small gains to be made. Get her ourselves. How's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it. Having a wonderful Monday, I hope. I want to make sure I've got these. Yeah, it's all the right stuff selected. Don't accidentally give her the Kingdom of Iceland or anything like that. Grant these titles. Beautiful. Okay, my vassal. And let's go ahead and give, right, some of these to my aunt up over here, right? Grant titles. They're closely packed. Make her a little bit stronger. She loves me, right? And her heir loves me as well. So we should be fine to pass these on. Though there's a lot of elections going on in East Francia and in the Kingdom of Denmark. So, you know, there will be a split over here when she dies. I just hope both vassals do like me. That would be ideal. But yes, let's give her these chiefdoms. And that will take us, actually, that'll take us well below our holding limit. So, you know what? We'll hold off on that for now. We'll be holding off on that for now. Let's have this war come to a conclusion. And when we turn our attention to West Francia, hopefully our vassals down over here will make some moves of their own. Convert her. Man, conversion. She might accept. She will accept. Come on now. Come on now. There it is. I've decided to follow you into the light and convert to Asatru. Give chiefdoms to Denmark primary heir to strengthen her for elections. I don't know if that is necessarily how it works. David Packman. It's an interesting thought, but I don't know if that'll actually help or hinder if she's already in charge. And then she does something that makes her loathed, you know? The existence of my plot to murder Gerther has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. That's unfortunate. Curses. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't get my spymaster supporting the scheme. Vengeance for my little brother, right? For my brother, yes. And Grimmer, a little bit of money goes a long way. Bring you in here. Countess Ilva. Get you in here as well. Alright, let's go for it. If you fabricate claims on those counties in Iceland, you could revoke them without tyranny. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Way back when, I was like, hey, yeah, you can always do this. Fabricate a claim, and then you can take it without causing tyranny, because technically you have a right to that territory. Well, once we're done converting faith in this county, then perhaps we'll try that claim fabrication, because we've made a fair bit of progress over here. Let's let that get done first. Jarl Asta has improved her prowess significantly. Good stuff. Agents have joined. Good stuff. 55% chance of success. Not ideal. Folks, there's some construction going on outside. Can you hear it? Is it... I'm glad I didn't open up the blinds today. I'd be staring this this contractor directly in the eyes on the other side of my windows. Can you guys hear that in the background? That humming, that sawing that's going on, the drilling that's going on? Let me know. It's a special sort of Monday today, isn't it? A special sort of Monday. Why won't you join? Reluctance. I have nothing to gain. His opinion is already kind of high. You don't hear anything? Really? You don't hear that? Wild. No way. You must be able to hear that. That's crazy to me. That's not coming through. It also just got significantly louder. Yo, that's wild. Are you kidding me? You don't hear that? Oh, okay, that's insane. It's like the volume is loud enough to give me a headache if it keeps going for too long. Now you do? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you guys can hear that? Okay. Folks. Unfortunately, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to last some time over here. Folks, I think
I think we're gonna call it a stream over here. This has been a bit of a Monday, hasn't it? Between Streamlabs acting up, between YouTube acting up, and now this. This is very loud. This is gonna get in the way of recording and everything as well. This is very loud. Okay, good. I imagine you'd be able to hear this. Oh, it's getting even louder now, folks. This is unfortunately, I think, where we're going to call it a session today. It didn't have everything that I was hoping for. I can barely hear myself over the noise now. We're gonna call it a session. It's just not gonna make for good viewing if the sound, goes on for the next hour, I think. My apologies for the technical difficulties, but I do want to thank you all for your patience today. It is humbling. Like I said earlier, it is truly very humbling. Like we have humbled Europe, you have humbled me with your patience, and I appreciate all. But again, folks, on your way out, if you had a good time, despite everything, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. Don't hesitate as well to join the Discord. Hang out there with some fantastic people. Oh my god, this is loud. It's distracting me so much I can't even think straight. It's that loud over here, and the mic's barely picking it up, but it is picking it up though. Anyway, folks, that is it for today's stream. Hopefully we'll be able to stream tomorrow. Keep an eye out on Twitter. Link is in the description below for that as well, to see if we have to change that. Hopefully we won't have to. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Monday. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the week. If I don't catch you until Friday's stream instead, which will be, of course, be suzerain. Again, a big thanks to all of y'all for coming through and joining in. A massive thanks to all of our super chatters today, and a couple of re-memberships that happened as well. Of course, a massive thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Like I say always, you guys keep us alive and running smoothly. The support is greatly appreciated. It really makes a massive difference in keeping everything sustainable. And a big old thanks to these noises, man. A big old thanks as well to all of y'all for joining in, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD. It's been a day, and I appreciate each and every one of you coming through, hanging out, and hopefully having a good time. Until next time, so waiting for that noise to go down. Until next time, folks, cheers.